Hi, Matt Thomas from News Radio 1080 KRLD, and this week on Eye on Technology, brought to you by the Dallas law firm Monk Wilson Mandela, we're talking with Donna Meek of Staff One, an HR company that's integrating technology into what they do. I want you to start out by talking to us about Staff One and what you guys do.
Staff One is an HR outsourcing company. So what we do is we handle all of the HR compliance, all the benefits administration, all the payroll and tax administration, and risk management for our clients.
You and I were talking just a minute ago about how technology has really evolved and revolutionized how you guys are able to help your clients.
Yes, there's been a huge transformation in HR technology over the past, even just the past 2 years, compared to the way it was handled years and years ago. So what technology with HR has been able to allow businesses to do is to work more efficiently and to be able to do things that will allow them to measure different types of performances with their employees. And there's in the different components that I was mentioning that Staff One handles, within the payroll area and within the benefits area and within the risk management and HR, there's different things that are impacted by what is done with the technology piece of it. And with all of those pieces talking to each other within the technology of HR, it allows that business owner to be able to function more efficiently.
Well, and streamline what is a really multi-pronged part of their business, right?
Yes, absolutely. There have been about 854 new regs over the last 3 years within the HR industry. And a lot of those have to be, there's a lot of different types of reporting and things that people will have to track in the future. So the way that the trend, for the next couple of years is that if you're not recording and documenting everything you're doing in HR, then it will, you won't be able to effectively report to the Department of Labor, to all of the taxing agencies. There's a ton of reporting that has to be done, and if you're not actually tracking all of that information in your system and using the technology the way you should be, then you will not be able to comply with the laws in the future.
Right. Give us an example of how technology, and you have, but I know you had some examples of how technology has changed the way HR is done.
When we start to have a conversation with them, a lot of them are using, systems currently in place that are internal, where they're processing their payroll with some sort of software that is not compatible, where it talks to the benefits area or it talks to their workers' comp department, and they're all kind of segmented in different areas. It has caused a lot of problems because they spend a lot of manual hours tracking things in Excel and creating formulas to do what they need to do as far as the dashboards and the metrics that they need to run their business. What we have done is we've come into like a small business and been able to streamline their payroll process so that they could even if they have a point-of-sale system that has their timekeeping as part of that system, maybe figuring out a way to import that so there's no data entry into the system, and then creating more efficiencies there, but then also not only just the timekeeping aspect of it, but freeing up their time from having to remit the payroll taxes.
Has a lot of this stuff gone online? Because you talk about Excel and having a bunch of different programs to do a lot of different things. Has there been a streamlining as far as doing some things online for the companies?
Yes, actually with an HR platform, what it does is it allows all of those different key areas to talk to each other. They're all integrated. So with the integration, they can pull more effective reports that will help them review the data that they need to look at for performance management, for even for applicants. Now it's been where applicants can go online and process their resume without having to actually physically talk to someone. Like in years past, it usually had to go through somebody's email or something. Right. Now you can do all of that through a web portal. So a lot of that has been very streamlined, and HR professionals now today not only have to be extremely knowledgeable, but they also have to know how to apply the technology, because it also helps them engage with all of the employee aspects of what they do.
Talk to us about what you see on the horizon as far as either technology or how HR will continue to evolve, and you guys will continue to evolve for your clients to make things even more efficient in the future.
More employers are becoming very strategic with their HR. And what that means is the technology is actually working for them, allowing them to focus on the data that will tell them, well, what does my turnover look like? How do I provide more effective training, because this may be with the job costing, maybe this department or this location is not functioning as well as some other location. Maybe it's a management training issue. There are a lot of different areas that companies are impacted with technology, and it may be just as simple as providing the information to your workers' comp carrier and tracking the payroll information and having to do that manually every single month. Or there could be something tied to the benefits as far as the compliance piece of it that you're supposed to be sending out to your employees that maybe employers are not aware of or they're not doing. But if they can provide the proof that they've done it through their technology or through their back office administration, then these are things that will protect them in the future.
Remember, you can see more Eye on Technology videos right here at cbsdfw.com, and be sure to listen to Eye on Technology on News Radio 1080 KRLD every Tuesday at 1:10 and 5:50.